Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I am OGL Schmitt. This is Custom OGT. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Hope everyone's ready for upcoming Monday. Excuse me. So, I knew I wanted to do some Mission Souls. I haven't done that in a couple weeks. I wasn't quite sure what song to do. They cover a lot of different artists. They put out stuff with a pretty good clip. My problem was solved when a person requested on the Buy Me a Coffee app that we do a really interesting cover. Mission Souls covered For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. I've talked about how Mission Souls can make, like these really gritty or nasty rock songs sound wholesome. I'm not... I want to see what they do with this. This is a very heavy song, both musically and thematically. It's one of Metallica's early anti-war songs. It's from the classic Ride the Lightning album. It's based on a 1940s, a novel from 1940 by Ernest Hemingway by the same name. Yeah, this seems interesting. So thank you very much, sir, for your support. And we're going to get into this. And guys, if you've got a song that you just think is amazing but can't find a reaction to it, there's links in our channel. You can become a channel member for as little as $2 a month. You'll get a free reaction there. It doesn't go into we don't vote on it. We don't... nothing like that. You just make the request, we'll make it happen. Or you could use the Buy Me a Coffee app, give us a small donation, and we'll make sure we get that reaction done. Either way, I always love reacting to requests, because it's always it's a great way to expand my musical horizons, and that's part of what this channel is all about. So let's do this, guys. Just right off the bat, absolutely monstrous groove. This song is classic for a reason. Definitely, you can tell James Tony Iommi influence in the riffing and the build to this song. And the first thing I noticed when I reacted to some live Mission Souls was that they have a big sound. Can definitely hear that in the studio recording. This is a thick, robust sound that is perfect for the song. Ice really seems to have gotten more comfortable. He's always been a good drummer, but now he's like interacting with the camera. Yeah, really coming into his own. These three ladies here, they're just fantastic musicians. Good to see Naces get some time in the spotlight. That bass intro, that's a Cliff Burton original. That is classic. Yeah, so right off the bat, I'm impressed by how well they're handling the heaviness of this. I'm going to start from the beginning because this song has a fantastic build. And this is from like 1980, 84, 85? Yeah, and it has not aged a day. I mean, this song, like, if a band came out with a song like this now, it will be also considered a classic, I think. Metallica inspired so many bands. I want to say a couple more things before the vocals kick in. Obviously, I'm familiar with the song. Ride the Lightning was one of the soundtracks to my childhood. Um, I think the side one of this album, if you a lot of young people are like, what do you mean side one? I first got this on tape, and it was Fight Fire with Fire, Creeping Death, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and Fade to Black. That is as good a 4-song stretch as you will find from any band ever. And the song, it feels like a slow trudge through hostile territory. It's so dark, but again, like, first of all, these kids are nailing it. They've got the groove, they've got the heaviness. They're doing a fantastic job. Super impressed. I don't know why. Like, they do such a good job with the classic rock covers. This is a completely different animal vibe wise. But just they're having so much fun playing this dark, heavy song, and there's catharsis in that. You take something horrible like war, and you translate it into something that, while getting the message across that war is in fact terrible, musically uplifts you. I think that's one of the things that has always drawn me to metal in general, because it's always about it's always about fighting the darkness. It's always about channeling it to create light. Love that, and it fits in with the Missioned Souls message as well as anything, because they're almost like saying, you have a choice between being out on a smoke-filled, blasted, muddy hellscape battlefield, killing each other, or joined together, smiling, playing music. Unity before division. United we stand, divided we fall. It's a cliche, but it is for a reason. So, yeah, wow. Was not expecting to be this blown away, but I guess that's, I should have known better. Let's keep going. Wow, I'm going to go back a little bit. These are killing that lead line. So, first of all, Nisha is doing such a good job with those melodic lead guitar lines. Kirk Hammett, for some reason, seems to take some shit as a guitar player, but his work on Ride the Lightning is absolutely fantastic. Those lines honestly sound like there's a jagged nature to them, so it almost sounds like it's the point of the bayonet, it's the explosion of the gunpowder, it's the the streak of a rocket that's heading your way. It's all the hostile things that you'll encounter in a battlefield, whereas the rhythm is the slow trudge through all those hostile elements. So vocally was where I was most interested in seeing how the band would fit, because early James Hetfield was literally a beast. Like, such a distinct sound, very percussive, tons of aggression behind everything, lots of grit in his sound. And Stacey just does not have that horsepower just yet. She's many, 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 many beers away from being able to produce that kind of sound. So whereas James's voice sounded very much like the voice of a soldier or a general witnessing the atrocities firsthand. Um, Stacy's voice maybe would sound like the civilians in these areas where this war is taking place, kind of looking on and not being able to do anything. Like she's definitely invoked a darker sound in her voice, even used a couple of cries there. So this is more of a lamenting than a shouting down. Which is again, it's like that's the purpose of a cover, is to give it a different flavor. So here, sonically, they've shifted the perspective from the participants in the war to the victims of it. Although those lines are blurred very frequently. Let's keep going. Yeah, and they stand there smiling all adorable and shit after that. Right off the bat, the rhythm section, Nasus and Ice, killed that. Oh my god, just that is such a wicked groove. Just slow and grinding and ominous and dark. And, those two smiling youngsters just nailed it perfectly. Again, I love the contrast. So this feels, with the difference in vocal style, this feels like almost like a dirge, something you sing for those that have fallen. Because Stacy's vocals sound almost resigned to this fate, whereas James is aggressively defiant to the very end. And again, I love both aspects of that. Now I'm actually really interested in hearing Mission Souls covering some more classic metal tracks. So yeah, guys, I would like to know in the comments. First of all, next Mission Souls reaction, please. Thank you once again for the donation, my friend. Probably going to jump into this at some point in time, regardless. But thank you for fast forwarding it. Because yeah, this was killer. And also, guys, in the comments, let me know what sort of old school classic metal songs you think that Mission Souls would kill. Because their musicianship is super impressive. So once again, adding a wholesome spin to a super dark and honestly terrifying song. But like this, the wholesomeness now has an edge to it. It's being held up as a contrast to the horrors of war and a fate you can't escape, I guess. So, guys, thank you very much. Mental health is real. Be a part of the start. Music is your best support group. Mission Souls knows that. Listen to it whenever you can, and take care of yourselves so you can take care of others. Thank you all so much.